Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. We are your host with the mostest. Hostess with the mostest. I'm Malcolm. This is the artist formerly known as the Black Dot.
In the building, in the flesh.
Number one father and son podcast on the planet Earth.
On Earthices.
Thank y'all for joining us yet again. We appreciate it. We don't take this for granted.
No, we don't.
We're glad that you're here with us.
Yes.
Shouts out to everybody that's in the building.
Yes.
How was your week?
Our week was pretty good, man. I'm happy to be alive. As always, just excited to get back to, doing some shows.
Yeah.
Sharing some time with the people.
Absolutely.
All the good stuff.
And Mama Dad is back.
Mama Dad is back in the building. Briefly.
Oh, yeah.
She going on vacation again.
Dude, you should be worried.
This weekend. What do you want me to do?
You should be worried, man.
She's young and spunky, you know.
Keep your woman in line.
I know. Hey.
Keep your woman in check.
Better be a goddamn church revival you're going to.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas and shit. You know what I mean?
Press these shirts.
Press these goddamn shirts.
Get these orders out.
Now, Mama Dot, the thing about our dynamics in our house as it is now, me and Eli do all the relaxing, chilling, watching the games. My wife and my daughter, they're goers. They're doers. They've been that way. I get tired watching them.
Yeah.
And so it works.
Yeah.
It works. Me and Eli be like, y'all out? All right.
Cool.
Well, be safe. Call us when you get there.
Yeah, listen, I'm turning when I when you think about your weekend coming up, like, yo, we don't got nothing to do this weekend, nothing. I get cool.
Yes.
Cool, you know what I mean?
Yes. Be like, yes.
I don't gotta go nowhere.
You ain't got nothing planned, none of that stupid shit. And we gotta go to a museum and shit.
Yeah, I told you we took Noble to Philly for the Coco Melon thing, and it was just, I had a headache. Like, it was just kids running around.
Yeah, everywhere.
And then, like, you just see tired parents, like,
hey, how you doing, man?
I'm just like, yeah.
These kids will run your life.
Yeah.
They really will.
Yeah.
I've been to more play dates with Eli than ever before.
Yeah,
because he went to one of them schools where they had play dates, and and we went to some ritzy places, like Champagne Town. Well, don't mind if I do have a glass while these our children who will be doctors and lawyers run around and shit. I'm laughing at white people. I got a white laugh, a black laugh, a nigga laugh, a hotep laugh. I got all my shit lined up.
As you should.
As I should, based on where I'm at. I can talk just in the politics, like, don't get deep, nigga.
Right.
Let's keep it, there. And I'll take your temperature. That goddamn Trump. I'm like, yep, that
Facts.
goddamn Trump. Biden. And then they want to go Black Lives Matter. I go, all lives matter. Yeah. They're like, we like this Negro here. We like this Negro. I'm like, all lives matter, sir.
That's funny. No, it's funny watching other people try to take your temperature though, like where because
but that's what life is about.
It's funny, yeah.
That's what life is about.
Yeah, because I told you when I went to the gun store in Delaware, they were like, they were trying to see like, where is he?
Is he a trafficker? Is he really trying to?
And then they made a Biden joke. I laughed. I was like, fact, word, yeah. And they were just like, oh.
Okay, let's bring him around to the back. Let's bring him around with good guns.
We got the imports.
We got the imports of real guns. Come on out back, Same thing when you meeting one of these hookers. Like, you want to know, is it 40 or are you like one of them expensive twerkers? Like, how do I slide you to 40? Slide you to 40 just I pull out 40. She like, what's that in your hand? No, I'm seeing how much cash I got on me. I wasn't suggesting that the price for you is 40. I was just, you gotta take the temperature. Find out
Read the room,
where this thing is going.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for being here and hearing this mess already.
Yes, already getting started.
Yeah, so let's do a quick shout out. Shout out to Justice Bourne.
Justice Bourne, peace to the God.
Out of Delaware,
what's
Wilmington.
Today's mathematics? Today is wisdom born, all being born to knowledge, which is all being born to knowledge. Is that right? That's wisdom born. That's 11, all being born to knowledge. Yeah, that's today's mathematics.
You can't come outside till you got your mathematics right.
I didn't play. Shit, I was terrified to come outside without today's mathematics.
Shouts out to ATL in the building. DMV, what's good?
Yes.
Wilmington, North Carolina in the building. What's happening?
Okay.
I see Philly was good.
Philly in the y'all taking a beating.
Yeah.
Y'all let New York come down there and take over.
Yeah.
Philadelphia, take over the whole stadium. Yeah, that's some New York-ish.
Cincinnati in the house, Florida in the building was good.
Yes.
Some who else?
Spartanburg at South Carolina in the building. Plainfield, New Jersey in the building.
Jacksonville. Oh, somebody said the transfer portal is wild. Shout out to the University of Miami. They are coming up.
The University of Miami, huh?
Listen, man.
All right, my man Dante is going to be 41 on the 4th. Happy birthday to you.
Naptown, what's good?
What it is, what it do.
Louisville, what's happening? Phoenix, what's good?
Yep.
Hinesville, what's happening? Glad everybody's here. We have a great show for you guys today.
Yes.
We have some stuff to talk about. Oh, real quick before we even get started, Mother's Day sale's happening.
Yes.
Mother's Day sale is happening. So visit shopurbanx.com.
Yes.
Get something for your mama, your grandmother, your lady, if she needs a mother
she's
as
a
well.
mama, your baby mama,
your baby
mama, your baby mamas. Everybody gets something. I want to shout out my man Jermaine Lightfoot. He sent me a beautiful package of shrooms.
Oh God!
Like a high-powered package of shrooms this weekend.
I do want to experience that, but the setting needs to be right. You know what I'm saying?
The setting will never be right.
No. I have it vision in my head. I need all 8 Harry Potter movies that need to run in succession.
Oh, okay, got you.
You know what I'm saying? I need to have that on. No kids around.
Right, no kids around.
Stay away from me. Yeah. Right? Just house empty. Harry Potter, I need some Chinese food, but from the Bronx though.
Oh, dang, you what? True.
You know what I'm saying? I need some chicken wings, fried rice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe the general. I might need to attack the general.
Yeah, a sweet tea from
a sweet tea that come in the industrial size.
The industrial size.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, gotta need that.
You know what I'm saying? Like it gotta be perfect. It gotta be just right.
Well, in any event, he's been perfecting some strains that his plug has put him into.
Oh God!
And he about ready for business now. So if you've been watching Darren the Baron's classes,
all right, yes,
inside of our membership,
in the membership, yes,
I understand the medicinal, recreational, and the hero's journey level. Now I try to get Eli in with me this weekend, and he said, "Dad, you're a bad influence." Yeah. As a father, I should call the ACS.
Oh, somebody said I can't eat while you. Oh God.
Yeah, so you might have to throw up or something.
I forget it.
So he's finally perfected his and he'll be open starting Thursday. Now, so I'm gonna put his phone number out there, because if you're interested.
Okay.
Now, this is strictly recreational versions. He's not selling heavyweight, wink, wink, where you can go into business or anything. But the number's gonna be 727-560-8100. That's 727 shrooms. No. That'd have been dope, right?
That'd have been
727 shrooms, nigga.
Yeah.
727-560-8100. 727-560-8100.
Tell him Urban X sent you.
Yeah, definitely Urban X sent you. He'll let you see what it is, because he got a bunch of strands. So he said by Thursday he'll be up and running.
Okay.
And so you want to tap in, because he sent me and I sent him to Boo. And Boo, my man, he's a shroomer. He certified him. He said, no, this is official. And so, but you don't want to do shrooms with me?
Yeah. Next time.
I asked you about, you don't want to do the cocaine with me, no shrooms?
No.
Damn. I mean,
No.
all right. So, and, so medicinal, remember, anxiety, sleep. This is a thing now. This is not like popping acid or Quaaludes or mescaline. This is shrooms. This is medicinal. You can go medicinal or recreational. The choice is yours. But I'm just saying, in your coffee, in your tea, you know what I'm saying? If you're having anxiety problems, this is supposed to be the new thing that can help you out.
All right. Apparently that's a Florida.
Put it in the chat, Malcolm, that number.
What's the number again? Hold on.
757.
Hold on. I got to switch.
My sister says she's trying. All right, I got you. Come on up.
Oh, y'all are wilding, man. Don't get influenced by this one.
I'm just trying to tell you.
What's the number again?
757.
So it's not 727?
It's 727.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. 560-8100. And you tell them Black Dot sent you. Look at that there.
No thanks. No thanks.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to some stuff, man.
Yeah, let's do that, man. Let's get this thing on and popping.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Famously Black, and thank you for the super chat. And somebody else sent us a super chat earlier. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. So, all right, let's talk about these college protests. These protests that are happening on these college campuses regarding the Israel-Palestine conflict. Apparently, it's gotten so bad in certain places that they had to cancel graduations in the wake of this.
Yes. Not only that, they stopped the police from messing with them at all now. They said the police has been counterproductive. Now, the audacity. Yeah. When you ever seen them stop a police at a Negro function where we just out there exercising our Fifth Amendment? Imagine them telling the police to go home.
Yeah.
No, they bring out more police.
Yeah.
But for them, they said, you know what? The police have been counterproductive.
Yeah.
We're just going to leave the students alone and let them protest. I was offended by that. I don't see them beating them little Jew kids in the head or beating them Arabs in the head, telling them to get in line.
I saw them
gently.
Yeah, I saw some,
Gently putting a few of them in the van.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that because of the night and day, the dichotomy of how things are done when we're exercising our right for our, system,
This doesn't seem familiar to anybody?
It's always
2020, around this time, I don't know if you guys remember, the lockdowns were happening. And then George Floyd's situation had just happened.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then everybody was outside protesting. And then what was happening was the protests themselves were being used as a barometer of where you stood politically.
Yes.
So if you wanted the protest, that means you were against police.
Yes.
If you did not want the protest, that means you stood with police, which also means Republican or Democrat, Republican.
Same lines.
So now what's happening is it's just another remix
if
to it.
If you're standing with Israel,
it means you are
pro-Israel.
If you
are against the war, you're against Israel.
Yes.
Is what they're saying.
Basically, yes.
In a nutshell. So if you're against the war, then you don't stand with us. And so...
but it always happens to where the original idea of the protest gets lost.
That's already lost.
Right? Because in Harvard, I saw them take down the American flag and put up a Palestinian flag. I'm all for protesting against genocide. I'm all for protesting against Israel. I'm all for that. But that just seems like there's something else there for that.
There's another agenda going on.
Yeah,
Malcolm.
you get what I'm saying?
And when I say I'm against all war, you know what I'm saying? Now, I understand defending your borders has its necessities, but we understand anything involving Israel and over there in that land, it's something that galvanizes for other agendas. It's the easiest way to move money.
Oh my gosh, that is a slush fund.
That is a slush fund
That
of
Ukraine,
money being moved.
yeah.
It's also another way to cut the line down the middle to see where people are. This is one big experiment. Everything on this planet is an experiment.
And then what's so fly about this one now, because there are Republicans and Democrats on both sides of it. That's what's fly about it.
Yes. So this one, it mucks it up a little bit.
Yeah, because that's why it's a cool remix to it, because it's not just white and black cops versus. It's like
right. That's more of a definitive line.
Yeah.
This line is a blur. These lines are blurred.
Because there's Republicans who are offended that you were the whole Daily Wire platform, Ben Shapiro, all of them are offended that you would even protest what Israel is doing. And then you have the other Republicans who are just America first. I'm not dealing with none of that stuff.
And then you have, not to cut you off, a humanitarian aspect of saying all of this is genocide.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? All of this to kill women and babies in any capacity and deprive people of their human rights is genocide.
I actually read something. I want to get it for you.
And so I am in agreement with all of it, but it all becomes an agenda, a tool for other people to use as they see fit. Same with George Floyd, and everything else became a tool. And like you said, the original mission, intention, all gets thrown down the
So
drain.
according to the AFP, I don't know if the U.S. says 5 Israeli units committed gross violations of human rights out there.
What?
Yeah, 5 Israeli units committed gross violations of human rights in Gaza.
What's a unit?
I guess one of their military units.
Oh, okay, yes. And that's what they're telling you.
Yeah.
Right? The stuff they're not telling you is far more gross. You know what I mean? And this may have to do with the Suez Canal, them creating new ship routes. It's never what we think it is.
Yeah, and again, right around election time.
Right.
Right around, just pay attention to how politicians respond to it. If their response kind of seems uniform to somebody else, then you just kind of see what lines are being drawn here. I just think it's another way to kind of, keep you distracted. You know what's happening.
And they're going to use those students as cannon fodder.
They did it in 2020. Remember, them kids, they were locked down. There was no graduations.
Yes.
Same year, another whole class came through, and now they just canceling graduations.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. And so, but it's never what you think it is, guys. You better believe this thing is going to last all the way until that WW3 pop. You know what I mean? Or the election or something. It's going to be a tool used for that, hands down.
I don't want to be that guy, TikTok guy, but I heard something happening in June. Did you hear about this?
No, not even I heard about this. Do tell.
It's supposed to be.
I'll confirm it with my TikTok
I heard
sources.
June 6th, I think, earthquake. I heard a big one.
June 6th, so that's 666. Yes?
Yeah.
Right? 666.
Don't quote me. It was one of them days in June.
All right, I can see an earthquake popping off at 666. Yeah, I can see something.
But here, in the U.S., big one.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Anything they're telling you is gonna pop now.
Yeah.
I'm at the stage in my life. It's gotta pop first.
Yeah.
I don't want to be spreading rumors and shit, you know, and gossiping.
Yeah.
Unless we up here just having a good time, I'll spread a lot of shit. But other than that, I'm at the stage now when it pops. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, see, somebody else heard about that. See, I'm not bugging.
It's a perfect date, 666.
All right, so we'll see. But yeah, that whole, just the Harvard thing, when they took down the American flag, put up I was just like, okay.
But cinematically, look at what that looks like.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
So now we're switching, and that's going to incite other people.
Yeah.
You don't take down one flag and put down another flag. Still reminds me of that little girl who, during the George Floyd shit, she was on her lawn by herself. That 9-year-old girl with that George Floyd sign or Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
And you like, really? Really? Yeah, that's how things go.
Okay. Somebody who's left said, I'll be wearing blue that day. That's funny. It's funny.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So last week, Amanda Seales, she was on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharpe, and this interview caused a lot on the timeline. This caused a lot on the timeline. And when I saw that she was on Shannon Sharpe, because here's the thing, okay? I have always been annoyed with Amanda Seales.
I have to.
Always. Her, Mark Lamont, that
whole clique.
I'm just always annoyed with them because I've just always felt like their political takes are just lazy and it's just, diet woke. Mm-hmm. I've always felt that about her. But that's, I don't know her, but apparently she has racked up a really bad reputation in Hollywood, right? A lot of people don't like her. A lot of people just say she's like off-putting. So she had this conversation with Shannon. I watched a little bit of it, but I couldn't do it. And here's the thing: Shannon Sharpe gets a lot of flack because of he seems unprepared in some of these interviews.
Dude, he's a coconut,
right?
he's like an empty shell.
He seems unprepared in these interviews.
He don't know if it ain't like surface shit. Like you wouldn't have a deep conversation with this nigga in any capacity.
And then those like the Cat Williams joint, the Monique joint, they got off. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't him. It was just kind of
Chief Wahoo. I'm not taking the whole year 2024. I'm just taking the year 24.
So 6 June
24.
6,
yeah,
and 246.
Yeah.
He's saying you got to use all the numbers.
Oh, you got to use all the numbers.
That's what he said. You can't be selective with numbers.
No. I'm just using the year. The year is 24. We know it's 2020. Let's keep it moving.
Okay.
I don't want to get into the semantics about numerics and shit.
Yeah, so they were saying. So I was saying that Cat Williams and Monique, you could let them go off. So
that's a layup.
He doesn't have to really do too much in those interviews. So in this interview, she was checking him, and he seemed to be like combative with her as well.
He seemed to have an agenda.
Yeah.
Against her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To be fair, and I'm trying to be completely
honest,
fair,
because he was saying he was questioning her racial experiences that she was having. Because I did see, some of the interview, and how you gonna tell her how she should feel about a racial experience? That's the way I felt about this. And he was like, "Come on, they was kids. They was calling you nigga. They were kids. Come on.
You think they was really racist?
You think they were really racist? You grew up. You know how kids is. Kids always say stuff. No, I'm a little white black girl surrounded by these white children. Then he said, "Man, ain't your mama white?" No, my mama's not
She
white.
married white. No,
but your husband white. No.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh goddamn, I don't know nothing about this interview. Somebody just told me to bring you on the show. Yeah, he just screwed that whole thing up.
Yeah, but then another part that got kind of crazy. Apparently, she said that she was on the spectrum, right? And afterwards, so when I read that on the timeline, I said, you know what? That might make sense.
Okay, because some of the shit she's done.
No, because you could tell she's very intelligent, right? Mm-hmm. But you can tell she just says whatever she's thinking whenever she's thinking it. She just says it, right?
Right.
And sometimes you around public setting, you don't know how you're gonna rub people.
Yes.
And that's one of the things when people on the spectrum, they don't read.
They don't read the room.
They don't read people to know like, yo, you offended them. They just talk.
They just say whatever they see.
Right. So I said, okay.
So then maybe I'm on the spectrum.
So I said, okay, that might be something there. Then she went on live, like after the interview had aired, and said she had never been actually diagnosed, and
Right,
it
she
was like
was self-diagnosed.
Self-diagnosed, and I was
I
just
like
like,
that, yeah. And then she came back and said, because somebody asked her later, she was saying the latest reports is stating those who self-diagnose themselves, you know, they have a higher rate of accuracy. Well, then, for that matter, I'm on the spectrum too. Do I get to go to Disney World?
like what the like?
How many more benefits do I
it's
get?
just that bugged me out. And then now she's throwing Shannon under the bus in the interviews. His brother had no love for me and stuff like that. I'm just like the lack of self-reflection.
Because if I can diagnose myself for that, then I can diagnose myself for all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And get all kind of benefits. And, you know, so I'm not saying she's not on the spectrum.
I'm not saying
Some
no.
of the shit she say, just you know, and like you said, because people have this thing where they think you're on the spectrum, that means you're not intelligent. No, you're super intelligent at times, but you're being able to acclimate to reading the room and situations is just way off. Like an Einstein would just tell you the acne in your face is caused by, you be like, nigga, I didn't need to hear the
Like, come on,
scientific reason why my face is peeling, nigga. But that's what people, you know, in that vibe kind of do. So I can believe that, you know what I mean? And, but you can't self-diagnose.
You can't, that's what it was just
You
like.
have to be like, I'm clinically, you know, don't self-diagnoose.
I was just like, God damn, lady.
For that matter, I too am on the spectrum.
But yeah, as Shannon Sharpe is an ex-football player, right? He didn't ask her about the whole Myron Rolle situation, where she accused Myron Rolle, he was a former football player, he's like a surgeon now, of doing something crazy that she was nowhere even around. Like she just, it was like from hearsay.
Gotcha.
And it almost ruined his career. And everybody was, and she showed no accountability with that either.
Yeah,
and then his
spectrum.
His thing with Amanda Seals is one of those things where everybody else can't be the problem.
Yes.
It can't be everybody else in every story.
I agree. And when you find those kind of people, and that's also a form of narcissism as well too. Where like you don't take accountability
For nothing.
For nothing. It's always, and let me give you the reason that happened. And she went in on Issa Rae, and if you are always in a situation, at some point you got to look at yourself. I do agree. At some point, you got to go, well, maybe I'm the damn problem.
Yes, Myron Rolle was a Rhodes Scholar as well. Yeah.
Yes, he's a Rhodes Scholar. I know exactly who you're talking about.
So
Yeah, that was very interesting. Wasn't she dating Carmen for a while?
you might have made that up. I don't remember that.
No, I think she was dating Carmen for a little while.
I don't remember that.
I'm trying to think what kind of men she would date,
Just making stuff up.
Yeah, because she if I'm out at dinner and you say some real crazy shit, I'm like,
Somebody said she's in the Black Twitter. Did you guys see the Black Twitter documentary that's coming out?
no.
Looks trash, man.
It
It just
Twitter's documentary.
oh gosh, she's in there. Mark Lamar Hill's in there. Wait, is he in there? I think he is.
He's in there, okay, yeah.
It's just I don't want to watch it. I don't, man.
Yeah. My name spelled backwards is Sleaze. Okay.
Whatever.
No, I'm just,
But hold on. Do we go commercial yet or no? Let's keep going.
Let's keep rolling.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Oh, apparently she was with Common.
Yeah, they had a little thing.
Okay. So, oh yeah, she used to go by Amanda Diva. That is right. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But so what I was gonna say is, after the Ryan Garcia fight, what's his name? Tank. He's been going at it with Ryan Garcia online. He's been going at it with a lot of people online, and he's been exposing a lot of stuff too, right? So apparently, Floyd has been doing a lot of weird stuff behind the scenes when it comes to these boxes,
Orchestrating a lot of things, yes.
right? So apparently, Floyd is being held in Dubai, allegedly.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing he owe some of them sheiks
Some bread.
And he can't leave there until that bread is paid, or the business that in order, whatever deal he signed needs to be complete before he can leave. Now, some of y'all might find that to be crazy. I don't think he had as much money as he portrayed, but I could see him going broke.
So, and this is what I said to you off camera. I said, like...
And not a hater. I'm not a hater.
I said Floyd, the way he was, like, showing off his money and spending money and I'm taking my cars with me everywhere I go, stuff like that, that was cool before social media. Or, like, when social media just got started, like, 10 years ago, right?
Right.
When I would see videos of him now, I'm just like, yo, nobody cares anymore.
You're rubbing people the wrong way. It's the wrong time to just have a suitcase full of money talking about you going here. Who are you attracting with that? I mean, you're always going to get some low vibration chicks. See, here's the thing. He can't read, so he can't count. No, think about it. Think about it. You can count like 1, 2, 3. You can count like that. But the way the real estate agents count is like this: 1 for you, 1 for me, 2 for you, 1, 2 for me, 3 for you, 1, 2, 3 for me, right? So the higher the numbers you have, because you have so much money, you can't just use regular math for that. Now you got to understand how your money is flowing, how your money's coming in, what kind of interest you getting on your money. You can't just have $50 million under the mattress, right?
Yeah.
That don't work. So the minute his money leaves, that's why he's obsessed. I'm trying to teach you something.
Yeah.
That's why he's always counting his money. Because he one of them hood niggas who just, that's how hood drug dealers do it. Every morning, they sell the drugs, then they come home and they count the stacks. Right, you know what I'm saying? Make another meal. And then they put the money under the shoebox, under the bed, until the next day. And so his mentality is to make sure he counts his money all the time. That works with a couple of $1 million. You can do that. That's cute. If you worth $1 billion, you can't do that.
Do you think we'd ever see one of like our culture's super rich go broke in a lifetime?
We don't have super rich people in our culture.
You know what I meant.
No. They said, this is a report I heard. Don't ask me the source.
Don't ask you the source.
I don't do sources. That the churches collect $81 or $18 billion a year. You know, through tithes. They said you can't even get on the Forbes 500 list unless you have $40 billion to start, and that's the low, and that's entry level Fortune 500 company. $40 billion. So that tells me all the celebrities together and the churches, we still couldn't make the Fortune 500 list. Come on, we count the billionaires. Oprah, Michael Jordan, LeBron, Jay-Z.
Robert Smith.
Kanye, Diddy, like they rotate.
Byron Allen.
That's it.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah. But you know what's
And I
crazy?
throw 2 more that we don't know about, let's just say.
But like their billions is just like, it's not like
This is what I'm saying. They had 1 billion, 2 billion, maybe 3. All of them together, they still could not form a company to put them on the Fortune 500 list. So I'm trying to get you to understand when you start talking about Mayweather in there, right? So just how less money we have, just how far economically we are behind everybody else.
Yeah.
When Walmart's got 400 billion.
Yeah.
Right?
And their kids and
and their kids and their kids. And so this is how far back we are. So stop saying, why don't Jay-Z come back to Marcy Projects and build up the projects, man? Dude, he would go broke with 3 buildings. If he renovated 3 buildings, elevators, pissy hallways, this, that, your apartment, your new elevator, fridge, it's over. He would cut the ribbon and his ass would be broke.
We could have had somebody up here to do an interview because they people have reached out. We could have asked where that city money is going.
That's true. Then we may still do that.
Yeah, we could have asked like, yo,
the people who contacted us, we were like, whoa.
How do you allocate that?
How do you do that, homie?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
So back to Mayweather. This conversation is about Mayweather.
Yes, it went way. Yeah.
Okay? He's a nigga who count his money because he think his money gonna go somewhere, right? The minute his money is out of his hands, in the hands of a financial institution who knows how to do that, he has no more money. They could just give him anything, like they was doing to Mike Tyson. Niggas cars, just give him 100 million cash and let him just walk around and you know. But if you owe them sheiks, they got long money.
Well, somebody said that him and Tank always have a feud before Tank has a fight.
Okay, so maybe this is a Tank thing. But I heard it from somebody else.
Okay.
Tank had nothing to do with where I heard it from.
Oh, that's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody else said, no, he's having a problem out there. And you got to pay them sheiks. Yeah. You have to, you know.
What the hell was that?
I don't know how to do sheik.
That was Korean, Elijah Muhammad.
Everybody in one. It's been a while since I had to do the sheik. You Mayweather, you fight, you box. You owe us, you owe us 10 billion. You cannot pay that with fight. You know, let my sheik here, the shit down your throat. That will take away 1 million. That way, if you swallow the shit, that might do.
Goodness.
We take something off.
That sound like a German vampire. Yeah, I don't know what he sound like.
We give you a discount if you let sheik shit down your throat.
Somebody says, okay. I can see it all being content. I can see that being a thing.
Okay. That was wrong.
The Sheik of Elijah Muhammad. That was funny.
Because I cannot beat Mayweather. He a little nigga, but he got hands.
Yeah.
He would be putting his hands.
He put the beast.
I think he can beat both of us together. Like, stop beating on my dad. You throw a punch at him and shit. You know, then he would just be beating both of us and shit. Yeah, he beat the shit out of both of us.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Yeah, let's take a commercial break.
We'll be right back. Somebody see the count from Sesame Street.
Everybody, $1 billion. Yeah,
oh
true.
my God. Dot Habib. Oh my.
Yeah.
What are they saying? 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 What are they saying?
I can't tell you how much the Urban X family means to me and my family. And starting this journey with them going on maybe 7 years or so, 8 years when they first started. I just appreciate everything they've done, the membership and just the family orientation around this whole platform. It's just been amazing, not only to me, but everybody that's viewing. The membership is unlike no other. For what you get for $5 or even $10 a month is unbelievable. The information, the links, the connection to Black businesses.
I've been a listener since, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years now. Found out about y'all through Brother Rich's platform, Black Magic 363. And I've been rocking ever since. Love the camaraderie on the show. Love the communication on the show. But as soon as there was a membership opportunity, I definitely wanted to be a part of that, because there is a uniqueness to this podcast, to this community that, like I said, has been built. And it's definitely a lot of love. But it's an emphasis on knowledge shared. It's an emphasis on common sense. It's an emphasis on not taking it too seriously, learning how to laugh.
Peace. Wanted to take time to make a recommendation for becoming a member of Urban X, the Urban X Nation, or I like to say family. And when you become a member, there are many things you can gain within this community, not just the YouTube videos during the week, but there are different classes that are in here. There's a ton of information. You'll be overwhelmed with the information and the knowledge that you'll gain if you just sit back, take some time, and peruse through the information. Also, buy it from them, because they have some of the best quality products that are out there, and their customer service is top notch. So do yourself a favor, become a member of Urban X, and we'll see you soon.
What are they saying? What are they saying? What are they saying? What are they saying?
And we are back.
We are back. It's time for you to get that membership, guys.
Get that membership.
You see all of them different, those are just thumbnails of courses that we have in the membership. We're
And
building
other videos and stuff like
so that you have great information in there. Cooking classes by Abundance Child, geometry classes by Ania Soru, mushroom classes by Darren the Baron, spiritual classes by Brother Obar. It's a list of things in there. Classes by Black Dot, exclusives by me and Malcolm that went in on some stuff. It is for your $10. You're gonna be, and don't forget the morning meetups. We meet every Sunday now.
Yeah.
But we had our 90 days straight, and that was transformative for people from October to basically January 1.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. People got the booklet, the journal, and we went in for 90 days straight. We didn't miss one day. And everybody came out on the other side of that, said this was transformative. As you know, it's Mother's Day. So,
ShopUrbanX.com.
ShopUrbanX.com. Get something nice for your moms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Somebody said, I'm going to do a skit about Malcolm not letting Dad do another skit. That's funny.
That's funny.
That's funny.
That's funny. Exactly.
Yeah, that's funny.
See, Ascending God has said, membership is awesome. I love Sundays. Magnificent. Absolutely.
And then on the last Sunday of the month, we separate. We do an all guys meet up and
all ladies meet up.
Ladies meet up.
And it's a vulnerable spot for men to come through. And we've talked a few brothers off the ledge of a few things. Word. Had some deep conversation. And it's one thing when you got 20 men in there, all different ages, and you're dealing with an issue, and you get all respectful, you get this insight of the elders, the young people, the people your age. It's just magical, man.
It's really
It's
cool.
magical. I definitely need to get that membership worth every dollar. Absolutely.
Absolutely, Lamar. All right, so let's get to some more stuff.
The women's group was fire this Sunday. Absolutely. I heard Mama Doc came upstairs charged. Yes.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
So, Congress approved a TikTok ban. Do we actually think this is going through?
I don't think it's going through because a lot of those politicians are invested in TikTok.
No, you know what's crazy? So one of the people who was on the legislative team to get this through has stock in Facebook.
Yes.
So that's not
a contradiction.
That's not insider trading. Insider trading is I know they about to do something. I have control to make sure the stock fluctuates.
Yes.
I have literal legal control. That's crazy.
Yes.
And that's completely legal.
Yes. And that's why those politicians who get them jobs on at Congress that's supposed to pay them $150,000 for the year are all millionaires.
Millionaires.
Like, how's that even possible? All the lobbying that takes place. So what they're trying to do is have an American company buy it.
Yeah, and apparently,
so that they can control it.
Apparently, TikTok, they said they willing to shut down in the U.S.
Yes.
They said, like, yeah, we willing to just go down.
But that causes a lot of people, income will be affected by that because a lot of people make shitloads of money on TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just got my order in last week of 3 common people who just say, yo, man, this is some good shit.
Yeah.
My family's really trying to take my debit card.
They should.
They're trying to have like a safety thing where in the middle of the night I can't.
Because I think the TikTok company, I think they're really protective over their algorithm. I don't know how their algorithm works, but apparently nobody can really copy it. So they just...
Wow, your cousin got drafted by the Cowboys?
Oh.
Your nephew? That's what I'm talking about.
Congrats.
What's his name? Put his name out there. But yes, back to what you were saying. But whatever they're doing, this is what they're doing. They're giving you leeway, and then they're going to pull it back. Same way YouTube did.
Yeah.
YouTube was cutting big checks 10 years ago, 8 years ago.
Now they're trying to put commercials in the middle of our lives.
In the middle of the live.
Yeah.
So now that they got you hooked, now the prices have reduced. Yeah. And now I think TikTok is going to do the same thing because the TikTok shop is trying to rival Amazon.
Yeah.
And they're doing that, and you be like, man, I'm getting a great incentive to promote this product, and I'm just making money. And then once they get it where they want it, and then your PC will be shorter.
Because I don't know if you guys noticed, like, if you're a content creator, Amazon has its own, like, streaming.
Huh?
Amazon streaming, like, you can,
yes,
like...
they do. Yes.
So what they're trying to do, they're trying to create a streaming platform. You can create content on there, and then you can have products under you, like, go get that. TikTok has the content first and the shop second. So they both did. That's how they're competing.
Brevin Span Ford. Okay.
What position?
Look, what position? Let me know.
Yeah, the draft was last week. Shout out to all the tight end coming out of Minnesota.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let me know if he make the squad and all that.
That's dope, man. Yeah, that NFL draft, I always love watching the draft.
Side note, I didn't see too many snow bunnies.
Me neither.
This year.
Me neither.
I don't know, man. The brothers might have been like, or maybe the TV was like, look, is she your wife? She's not. All right, well.
I saw a couple moms
getting in between, like, yo, fall back. That little white girl kept trying to reach over and grab homie.
Yeah,
and
mama
was like, come on, you little snow bunny.
Yeah.
Move away, Becky.
Yeah.
You little Becky, move. From this my son's moment.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I made pros and shit. Yeah. And she put that white because remember, this is their moment too. Yeah. They get drafted too.
Yeah.
I didn't see a lot of snow bunnies. I'm gonna clap that up again.
I don't know what dude's name was. I forget what team he went to. But he got drafted. He had 3 chains on.
Yeah.
He had a mouthful of diamonds.
Yeah.
I said he gonna get 4 years, and he worried about the wrong thing, man.
And then they everybody looked the same now. They got the dreads. Yeah. They got the team hat on. They got the gold. Teasing them out. And one dude, like, I know how the South get down. I speak a little Southtois. Yeah. He got up and said, I know they're going to take you, G. I'm going to good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I find you know what I'm saying? I was like,
yeah, he gonna be a good one though.
He gonna be a good one
though. That's what you need. I saw offensive lineman with no swag, no nothing. I said he's gonna be a good one.
Yes, offensive lineman.
Big white boy.
You just want them to be just focused. It's a damn shame you could be just big and a millionaire. Yeah. For no other reason but being big. Yeah. You could be 6'9" and make it to the NBA.
Just off being 6'9".
Or grab rebound, give it to him. Just grab a rebound and give it to him. Or you a linebacker and all you do is push people.
There was mad players whose sons got drafted who like I grew up watching. And their sons are like in the NFL. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. He's on the Eagles. His dad played for the Eagles. Wow. Marvin Harrison Jr.
That just means you're getting old.
It's crazy.
LeBron is going to be around playing against somebody's grandson.
That's
not
crazy.
their son,
Yeah.
their grandson.
Oh my God.
Because he's going through the ritual now. Side note, if they win tonight, I do not think they will.
Are you talking about the Lakers?
If they win tonight, the Lakers gonna win. LeBron gonna get back to LA, show up and show out. Denver got one chance to win this.
Yeah. Tonight?
Tonight.
Okay.
Mark my words.
No HBCU players got drafted. Yeah, so all of
That's
the
foul. That's foul.
all of the exposure.
Yeah, all of the exposure that was received, it led to no players. Yeah.
But they said his son is the projected #1 pick of next year.
In a shitty draft, 6 quarterbacks went in the first 10 picks.
Yeah.
That has never been done before. He positioned his son right. You coming out in a draft, that's like I got a #1 album, but I dropped it on the week. Nobody drops an album.
Yeah.
The week before Christmas or 2 weeks before.
No, I'm actually gonna be interested to see how the media treats Shador next season, like during the draft cycle, because Caleb Williams won a Heisman. Like he won a Heisman.
He did.
And they were in his ass this year.
They were.
They were like in his ass. So I want to see how they're gonna treat.
Yeah. Well,
Shador.
I think Shador has the mechanics. You know what I mean? And timing is everything. You know that. So if you come out, look, ain't nobody in the music industry dropping until Taylor Swift finishes her run. You just know better.
Sure, she sold 2 million, 2.2.
Yeah, Beyonce can't fuck with that. Sorry.
No, but how does anybody still do that?
Yeah, it's because she's a witch. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You see what I'm saying?
Crazy.
She is their, point person right now.
Damn.
Side note with Caleb.
Mad side note.
Yeah, a lot of side notes. So that might be the name of the show. Side notes.
We on side notes and side notes.
Yeah. No, I do think LeBron and them are going fishing. Yeah, I do. But I'm simply saying, if they don't leave that old nigga running around here because he start believing in shit. But Caleb, with the pink fingernails, up in the stands, crying with his mama after a loss, that ain't gonna fly in the NFL.
Oh yeah, they gonna call him all types of
Them
F words.
linebackers, well, your mother ain't here now, you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
You ain't no crying to your mama now. We coming for you.
Yo, there was a
pink ass fingernail having mother. Them linebackers.
A lot of people have a problem with him because I can see it, because he seems to have a chip on his shoulder. That he's like, somebody called him ugly in the 3rd grade, and he never let it go. He never let it go because he is talking.
But that makes you best quarterback.
This is true.
He has something to fight for.
Yeah. The player. So he actually went to Oklahoma, and he was playing behind Spencer Rattler, and then he was a projected 1st-round pick. So his freshman year, he thought like, I'm gonna beat him out. I'm and he didn't get the starting position, obviously, because you're a freshman.
Yeah, and that doesn't happen often.
Right, so he's still talking about that. But the guy Spencer Rattler, he was at South Carolina, real good season, but he wound up going to like the 5th round, and apparently he did a show when he was in high school, like a QB1 show. It was like a reality show when he was in high school, and he acted so bad on that show
that he didn't get drafted.
He's like NBA and NFL. I'm bugging out. NFL coaches said I couldn't get that out of my head when thinking about him.
Listen,
that's crazy.
Those psychoanalysis that they do on you is so extensive. When you go watch the show. What was that, Draft Night with Kevin Costner? They get into your history, your friends.
That's crazy.
They really get into you. So I understand how that works.
All right.
That's why I can never be they can never sign me to no kind of real deals. They just go back and watch. They ain't even got to go deep. They just go watch my last show and go.
Last episode. We can't.
We can't get him.
We can't work with him.
Pepsi.
Sticking with sports, Reggie Bush got his Heisman back.
Let's clap that up. He deserved that.
Yeah.
He deserved that. Don't take that man's Heisman over something that's now.
And shouts out to what's his name? That got him that tweeted. What's his name? That's not Baker. What's his name? White boy, quarterback, Heisman winner. Chat. It escapes me right now. The one who said, like, if Reggie Bush don't get his Heisman back, I'm not going to the Heisman ceremony next year.
Oh, I don't know who that was.
Johnny Manziel. Thank you.
Oh, Manziel. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
God.
Cool.
No help from you.
I knew something about it.
Yeah, Johnny Manziel. Shout out to Johnny Manziel for that.
Okay. So we're giving the white boy the credit.
Whatever. We're not giving him
my brother receiving his just due.
Yeah.
All lives matter, Malcolm. Right? That's what you're saying.
I'm not saying
I hate all lives matter.
saying that.
That's what you said.
Oh, man.
That's what you said. But I'm
You
saying
are
is
tuned
that-
into the sounds of Urban X.
Oh, yo, this was breaking news. So there was a shooting in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Whoa.
That left 3 marshals dead, 5 wounded, 1 in critical condition.
Yeah.
The suspect is dead.
Yes.
Apparently they were trying to serve him a warrant.
Yes.
He was a felon trying to serve him a warrant, and he started letting off.
And he let off.
So I didn't have all of the complete details right now, but I saw some videos, and I was confused because apparently the article said that they were serving a warrant, but it looked like it was like a party like going on.
It was a lot of people out there.
There was a lot of people
But
out
I think
there.
that might have been the people they were evacuating from the situation once the first shots rang out. That's what I'm going to assume. But, condolences out to all of the people. That's a lot of people coming to serve a warrant to have to lose their life.
3 marshals?
3 marshals. And 5 other ones got hit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
yikes.
again, selection season. So this is going to
That's going to be about guns.
It's going to be about policing.
Assault weapons.
Blue Lives Matter.
Yes.
Banning. So it's going to be everywhere. So you're going to see Trump at a few funerals.
Yes.
Because that's, just how it works. You're going to see Biden at funerals trying to, jockey. I read that the Biden administration were going to ban menthol cigarettes, but they didn't because they're trying to use that to gain black votes.
Niggas smoke. Take my Newports away. Take my Newports?
That's what I read.
No, as long as you ain't gonna take my Newports.
That's what I read.
I used to smoke Newports, bro. Newports.
Do better, man.
I used to smoke Woolies.
You God.
No, you let a little bit of the cigarette out. You put the cocaine in the cigarette and tie it back up. Was those Woolies or Coolies? No, Coolies was crack. I didn't smoke crack. Woolies. Yeah, we used to smoke Woolies back in the day.
Somebody said Biden is speaking at the Morehouse graduation. Oh, man.
Of course he is.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Remember Robert Smith paid all those dudes student loans?
What happened to his scandal? He had a multi-tiered scandal.
Listen.
All right.
Listen.
We all got scandals. That's what you're saying, Malcolm?
Listen.
Because if I became a billionaire, you know how many people start coming out the woodwork, some shit I done did, some shit I done said.
You're going to see JT. Welcome back, Pocket Watchers.
Welcome back. I don't know if you know Black Dot. He had a little podcast with his son.
This is him right here.
Boom. This is him up to the left. What we found out is, come on. It goes with the temperature.
We have Eli from What Happened to Common Sense.
He's tuning in. Tony the closer. Tony the closer. Everybody's in on this conversation.
Yeah, these things are slow.
But that's what happens when you're making big money. More money, more problems.
Yeah.
Is that what Biggie said? More money, more problems. Yeah.
Goodness. All right.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Did you guys hear about the Megan Thee Stallion allegations?
I did.
She be getting her freak off too. She seems fun. She seems fun.
Where are you going with this, Malcolm? Is this something, this is one of your fetishes?
No, stop.
I mean, like,
stop.
You said that with such, seems fun.
I'm just reading the case.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so apparently she is getting sued for not paying her cameraman. But in the lawsuit, he threw in that she forced him to watch her have sex with another woman.
Dude.
Yeah.
That would be horrifying if I'm sitting there watching this beautiful, tall, man
Oh my God.
with his sack over this other beautiful girl. That's what horrified me. If I'm the
Yo,
cameraman,
y'all are wild.
I'm the cameraman, right? And I don't know what's about to happen. I'm thinking this is a lesbo thing, woman on woman. I'm into that shit. Okay, ladies, get it in. I got the camera out, and then out of your panties, drop 2 walnuts, and I'm like, am I seeing what? The
Y'all
fuck?
are crazy. Y'all really think shit, man?
I would be traumatized. I would sue too.
Yeah, come on,
That's
man.
a good case to sue. Your Honor, I thought I was gonna be watching the JJ scissoring, but no.
Y'all are
There was
crazy.
something else involved. Yeah, that would traumatize me.
Y'all
I
don't
told
really
you
believe
when
that.
your brother first saw that transvestite, that's what they were called back then. I'm not being mean. In our building named Diddy. And he never knew Diddy was a man until Diddy was having a fight with his boyfriend and ran after the boyfriend, and the goddamn robe opened up, and Marcus was shocked.
Yeah, I think he's still affected.
He ran
He's dead about this.
Mommy, Diddy got a dick. He was fucked up. That's how I would be if I was a cameraman and I saw that. It's all in the name.
Y'all look crazy.
What woman calls herself a stallion?
A bunch of tall women. What are you talking about?
That's a male horse.
Okay, I don't know who started it.
It's a male horse.
I don't know who started
It's
it.
all in the lettering. Stallion.
Speaking of freak offs, Neo's baby mother called him Diddy Jr. on camera.
What does that mean? Does that mean he is what? Because Neo has always struck me as happy, joyful, ecstatic. He's always struck me. Do you see that pose he's got when he's doing his flip on the floor? This nigga's like, his eyebrows is done and he's like, woohoo. So he's always struck me as extra excited, like really happy and,
I can imagine.
Yeah, so...
but she said that he be having like prostitutes over around the kids.
All
drugs.
of that's done to cover up.
He got 2 girlfriends right
Eddie
now,
Murphy got 10 kids. All because he got caught in the car with
giving her a ride at 4 in the morning.
At 4 in the morning, lecturing.
He's just trying
to get you off the streets,
He's
man.
trying to,
First of all, Eddie, he was going to a bookstore
At 4 in the morning. Subway? Sandwiches?
Sandwiches? It's 4 in the morning, yeah. Bookstore, Barnes and Nobles. Really? Okay. And he saw, like, you know what? Hey, man. What you doing out here? Just looking for some action, Daddy? Some action? Come on, Mama, get on there. Let me, pull over. Shut up, bitch. You better say I'm taking your ass. And yeah, I was taking her home after lecturing her about being out here in the streets, dangerous place to be. Yeah, that's the story Eddie Murphy told.
Oh my God.
So after that, he has had 10 kids. Yeah, to
Goodness.
let you know about his manhood. Ain't no doubt here, nigga. When nigga got that many kids, ain't no doubt, nigga. You see, niggas always in the club. And fucking what do you call it? Gay thug and the homo thug niggas. Always around 10, 15 women. Look at me. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Side note, side note.
Side note.
That lady died mysteriously.
Oh yes, I did read that.
Later on.
I did read that. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, interesting stuff. Yes.
Oh, so I read that the Apple had stopped production on the Vision Pros because no sales.
Dude,
but
the
the Meta glasses, the Meta Ray-Ban glasses going crazy.
How much for those?
$300.
Father's Day's coming. Damn, you a father.
I'm a
now.
dad too.
God damn it. I
I'm a
can't
dad
pull
too.
that no more,
No, you can't.
right?
No, you
Damn.
can't. I'm a dad
Because
too.
now you're a dad and shit. But
I think Apple just kind of lost they just kind of
Apple's retooling.
They didn't read the room, man.
They retooling. Watch.
Yeah.
They got the the Apple Ring that's gonna come out, tell your whole life, your blood pressure, your pulse, how your sleep patterns were, all that. If you were cheating, they're gonna have a new watch, and then they're gonna come out with the revised version of those glasses. Without the big ass battery and all that.
And it got to be at least $2,500 cheaper, man. I don't know.
Because now I know what I want for Father's Day, putting it out there to my other children. You know, I'll take some.
Apple's down the sales.
What are they
Android
called?
is up.
Google glasses.
Which ones?
The cheaper ones.
The Meta Ray-Bans.
What can I do with them? I can see.
You can go live. You can live stream.
Oh, do them.
It's like I think it's augmented reality as well.
So I can like show you perspectives.
Yeah, we could be live streaming on Facebook like right now.
Through the glasses.
Through the glasses.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. Get me a pair of those.
Yeah.
Oh, Android took over Apple as the #1 phone company in the world. Yes.
Really?
Scary. Yep, that's a fact.
Ah, man. Steve Jobs is rolling around.
In his grave.
Oh my God.
He is like, what the Android? Yes.
I've been watching more reviews from that guy, Marquise Browning.
Yes.
Been watching. So apparently, you know how if you are talking to somebody in Android and you just kind of like try to react to the bubble, like they got the green bubble and you just like it, it would say like, oh, Malcolm liked that message. It would send through another text, a whole other text.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, you don't text nobody with green bubble.
No, if I see a green bubble, I'd be like,
Yeah,
what
my mother has a green bubble. So it would say like Malcolm liked this, right? Now Google is now Samsung. What they're doing now, it actually reacts to the actual message. But now, if the Android does that back to the iPhone does that now. The iPhone will say like, "Oh, mom liked."
So they stole that technology.
Yeah, they going back and forth. They warn with each other.
All right.
And they said that he is that reviewer is like the most powerful man in tech right now.
Yeah, that black guy.
Yes, because he has 20 million subscribers. Every time he reviews something,
he's very clear.
Mm-hmm. He's fair. I think he's fair.
He's fair, and he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He don't speak over my head with the techie stuff.
Yeah.
But he better be careful. That amount of influence, you don't own that influence.
Yeah.
You borrowing that influence until I need that influence.
It be companies that raise $200 million.
And to have you go and say, my product is a piece of shit.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Dude, that's gonna cost you.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful. Now when Keith Jackson
Keith Lee
do it, that's different. He just, and even then, if you do it, nigga got a little fish joint in the hood and you fuck up and now I ain't got no business because niggas in the hood will kill you for less. But at least that's just like sandwiches or, you know what I'm saying? But tech, those are hundreds of millions of dollars that we put into this specific product.
Yeah.
And for have you to get on your show and disrespect us like that, nah, I ain't having it.
Because they hire all those people, raise all that money for like one product, basically.
Yeah.
So round 2 or series B of the raising of the funds could actually be for the
rollout.
Right. And then somebody, I forget who explained like the system when it comes to like the angel investors, like for series A, series B, and series C. It's a circle jerk with all these investors, right? So if you have a company and I put some money in, and then I raise some more money, I'm gonna tell my man to get on the Series B.
Oh, right, gotcha.
Right, and then I get money, and then I
get some kickback.
Right, and then I'm gonna tell my man, all right, you getting on Series C,
and then okay,
yeah, you get what I'm saying. So it's a weird
way that money moves.
So for your YouTube video to ruin that,
yes,
I'm gonna have to see you
because you got 20 million followers.
I'm gonna have to see you.
Yeah, he don't look like he could fight. He just don't.
I gotta see you.
He look like he just want to play with his tech toys.
Yeah.
And mind his business. And it's all depending who comes to see.
So he be reviewing cars, all that,
you doing the tech thing. I see you. Molly doing the tech thing. Don't really see that often. But we have a product that's coming out. If you would give it a nice review, we would like that.
Somebody said a phone's a phone at this point. Yeah, I don't know what more you could do with the phone for me to go.
When you saw that, they showed that meme of all the stuff that used to be on the outside of your phone that is now on the inside of your phone.
Yeah.
If the phone has run its course, it's time for glasses or a chip. Yeah. in my head.
I saw what the Neuralink surgery looks like. That look, I don't know who signs up for that.
Dude, come on. I've had a couple surgeries.
Nah, man.
Just put me on the fentanyl.
Nah.
You ever been on fentanyl?
No.
Dude, I've been on fentanyl.
The strongest thing I've been on was Valium.
Yo, let me tell you, fentanyl, that's some good shit. That's some good shit. You there, and then you just floating away, man. You like, these niggas can take my heart out. I don't. Just keep the fentanyl coming.
I remember I went, like, when Eli got his last surgery, I went to see him.
Oh, yeah. He was that nigga was like, yo.
He was like, I'm vibing right now.
Yo, vibing, man. Keep that with the nurse. No, they give you just enough. Yeah. See, the problem is, you don't know the doses. Yeah. I'm not up here promoting drugs. I
think that's a different type of fentanyl.
Yeah. I get the one where they 2 cc's of fentanyl. Yeah. And then, what's your name again, sir? Yeah. Spell it. Date of birth. And they know this is him. 3 cc's. And I'll be like, keep it coming. I think I can take 6. No, I think I can take about 6 cc's, doc. You know, yeah.
It's a different type of fentanyl you gotta think about.
Yeah. I'm not talking about the hood fentanyl.
Not the hood, when like that little pea could kill you.
No, not that shit. I'm talking about that good shit.
Y'all are funny.
You know, and what was Michael Jackson on? Phenobarbital, or what the fuck was he on?
What?
What the fuck was he on? The shit that killed him.
I don't know.
Guys, tell me the shit Michael Jackson was on. Propofol or some shit. He was on that.
I remember.
He was on that good shit.
Yeah.
He was on that shit that take you right to the brink of death. I don't want to go that far out. Just, he'd take that shit. Yeah, you know. Propofol. What I say? Phenobarbital? Yeah, Propofol. He was on that shit.
Goodness. Or Demerol?
He was on some shit.
Okay, y'all funny. Okay.
Yeah, see, Lady Hotep. I was on fentanyl when I got a gallbladder out. OMG, that shit. Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah.
No thanks. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll be right back. Get your questions ready.
I am a critical thinker, here to bless you with lyrical tinctures. I am the Black Dot, the point of reference, the metaphysical link to the Moors, the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Incas. I am here to remove the blind spots and clear the view of your spiritual blinker. I am something out of nothing. I am the alchemical bringer of change. My name will continue to linger. I am legend. If consciousness was a game, I would be considered a ringer. I am because we are.
To all of you Dr. Sebi followers, I've got something for y'all. Discover the untold story of one of the most important healers of our time in Abelardo Guerrero Jr.'s book titled My Journey with Dr. Sebi. Visit www.myjourneywithdrsebi.com to place your order and receive a free copy of the audiobook with over 4 hours of exclusive content.
Icons. Celebrities covering one eye who are sworn to secrecy to mislead the masses into a life of negativity by way of destructive behaviors, i.e. drugs, sex, violence, etc. Most of these celebrities you see in the music industry and in Hollywood have taken a sworn oath to protect what they have going and to have you being misled by using drugs, violence, and all of these other crazy behaviors. Be careful. Beware of those who are pointing at one eye, covering one eye, or trying their best to shut down your first eye. Log on to urbanx.nyc for the latest in apparel, or shop urbanx.com to pick up the latest in our not so subtle teas, and we thank you for your support. Peace.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Chanel, Ascending Infinite Goddess, sending infinite thanks to your higher selves, your legions of angels, your ancestors, your spirit animals, and divine source itself for allowing us to continuously connect in this time and space. I am so grateful to be a beautiful vessel to assist you on your journey and help facilitate healing. Be sure to visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess.com, where you can view my blogs, exclusive videos, and schedule all of your services. I can also be reached at 786-828-8722. Be sure to also view my YouTube channel, where I have hundreds of videos for you on your spiritual journey. Thank you so much, wealthy family. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.
And we're back.
And we are back. Thank you for supporting.
Thank you for being here.
Our vendors, thank you for supporting us.
Yes.
As always, we enjoy what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And we enjoy your company here with us. Weston Alexander, thank you for the Cash App. Appreciate you.
Yes, and thank you to Darnell Webb. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
It's all appreciated.
Oh, real quick. Me and Eli filmed a Nerd Talk today.
All right.
We filmed a Nerd Talk.
All right, Eli pulling his shoulder out.
Yeah, Eli. I had to hit the allegedly button on the Nerd Talk. I'm like, bro.
Oh, man.
Bro.
Oh, Eli hanging out with his dad too much.
Too much. I was like, dude, what's wrong with you, man? This is a family show.
Facts.
Yeah, we talked about, I don't know if you guys saw they're doing a Mufasa movie.
Oh, about one? But didn't he die?
Yeah, it's like a prequel.
Oh, a prequel. Oh,
yeah.
they going
and
back.
Beyonce and Blue Ivy's in it too. I think it's gonna be terrible.
It's an action. Oh, you mean their voices are gonna be in it?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
It looks awful.
Yeah, I don't know.
The first one was the first like live action.
I don't know if I
wasn't
want
good
to
either.
see The Lion King before The Lion King.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
It looks terrible.
Oh, Porzingis is hurt in Game 4. I preach 3 things for Eli. You got to be good, healthy, and lucky to win a championship.
Yeah.
You have to be good. Your team has to be, but you need some luck. You know, Jamal Murray was holding his hamstring at the end of the last game. I mean, just saying, somebody go down. You know what I mean? How LeBron win that title against the Warriors?
Yeah.
Draymond Green got
suspended.
You got to be good, healthy, and lucky to win a title, bro.
Malcolm, I know Malcolm getting gas costs a lot traveling from New York. Not as much as you think.
No, stupid. Say it does.
Oh, it does. Yeah, hit the Cash
Put
App.
money in the Cash App.
Hit the Cash App. Support.
Yeah, gas is very expensive.
It's
as a matter of fact, it's $9 a gallon. Until I get here, then I gotta
just disregard that.
Yeah, coming over the George Washington Bridge is $47.
Yeah, it's the tolls.
It's the toll, man.
The tolls are expensive though.
That's expensive. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it next week.
The tolls are expensive, so
hit the Cash App.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, nigga? Shit.
No. Seriously, the tolls is kind of.
Don't try to clean it up.
No. That's real talk. That's real talk. You ever go over that bridge, man? That is real talk.
All I know is that Easy Pass shit is a scam.
Oh my gosh.
They take $300 whether I use the shit or not.
They just like based on our
based on our algorithm.
It seemed like you're gonna need this.
You're gonna need 400 taken out.
It's like,
nigga,
what?
I only made 3 trips. Well, so that Easy Pass shit is a scam.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Don't have your card on file, man.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Lord.
Let's get some questions. Get your questions ready.
Let's do that.
You are tuned
And while you're
into
getting
the
your questions ready,
of Urban
we got
X.
some more stuff. So one of Harvey Weinstein's convictions in New York was overturned. Apparently, the judge did something wrong. Like he allowed some witnesses to come in that weren't supposed to be in there. Now, here's the thing. I know, and I'm not a lawyer, I'm not an attorney, but I know when evidence is presented or witnesses will be presented, like everybody kind of has to be aware of what's happening.
Technically, yes.
Even the judge.
Yes.
That seems like a really odd...
It's a racket.
...mistake to make.
And you see him walking...
Yeah, apparently he's back in the hospital.
With his walker.
In the
so
prison hospital.
what he's doing is he's garnering sympathy.
Yeah.
Right? And that nigga probably up in the prison chilling with some other, people who look like him. And, they having, brunch and all that old shit.
Yeah.
And then right before he come out, this way you won't attack him.
Yeah.
And as soon as he get overthrown, that nigga gonna be back home like this. Watch. That's what happened to Bill Cosby. That nigga Bill was walking. Hey. That nigga was doing all kind of weird shit. Now he home. Yeah, I do it too. Yeah.
So he still has, I think he still has a conviction in L.A., but who knows, man?
Yeah, he's going back to jail.
Yeah.
Harvey got something on the judge. They're all in on it. I don't know why people, this is side note. I don't know why people think if judges can be paid for, police officers, politicians, coroners can't be paid off. To give me the diagnosis that I want. Are you guys crazy?
Coroners? But that's for dead people.
But what I'm saying is, if I kill somebody...
Oh, got you.
And I wanted to say it was a pneumonia...
Got you.
Or natural causes...
I see where you went with that.
Or an aneurysm...
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking it up.
You picking up what I'm putting down?
Yeah, I'm picking it up.
You know what I mean? So I was just thinking about that in the grand scheme of when we lay all of this stuff out. When we say, well, the coroner report said... Who gives a shit what the coroner report said?
Yeah.
They all are after money. And there's no price that you can't pay them because, that they make, So just keep that in mind when you hear these coroner results come in.
What do you think about, somebody asked, what do you think is taking so long for Diddy to get arrested?
I think they're lining up their ducks in a row to ensure, because this is a federal case and they got a 95% conviction rate, it's so many moving parts, which they are. Tisa Tell says today, I'm just reporting on her, that Diddy has told Beyonce, J-Lo, and Jay-Z, you better speak up or else. That's the last post. I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? So whatever's going on is going on multiple levels. But if I had 250 cameras throughout my house, and everybody parties with me, dude, do you know what kind of stuff I can sift through?
Yeah.
I got the whole industry by the balls.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
And so it ain't gonna be as easy as I'm taking the fall for everybody else. No. Now, do we know it go higher? Way higher. Lucian Grange, he just sounds like Lucifer whenever I hear it. He's knighted.
Oh.
He was knighted by the queen.
Oof. Apparently the king is dying. That's another side note, but go ahead.
Okay.
Cancer.
Yeah. All hail the king. But he's knighted. So that means you have a level of impunity where, dude, do you know what I can do?
Yeah.
Once I get knighted?
Yeah.
And so these are the levels of the people that we're talking about. So, and it might be ritualistic when they line it up and ready to bring it down. Could be on 668. I was making it funny. The real date, 668. Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I had something else. Oh, so another question I saw.
Oh, what about that TikTok who passed away?
Oh, the one who was talking about Diddy.
You want more? I'll give you more. She used to be on TikTok.
She was like 34, right?
Giving it up. Now, they said she had some kind of health issues. I don't know. All I know is the trail she was on, the breadcrumbs she was dropping.
Yeah.
And for her to make a comment, if I died this week, blame J-Lo.
Yeah.
It's just a weird comment to make. You know what I mean? And so she's passed away. She used to go in on all of them.
Yeah.
But Diddy, Oprah, and J-Lo in particular was some of her easier targets that she went in on. Tyler something, I forget her full name. But she would come across my timeline and start every post with, if you want more, I'll give you more. She has...
passed away.
And what happened was they suspended her TikTok channel. She had 700,000 followers. And that's how she was funding her treatments. and all of that. So they said she violated some copyright, whatever. And once they took her legs from under her, because if your whole being is a social media, whatever, and they pull your subscribers, you're out there.
Yeah,
and it led to stress. And a week later, she was DED.
That's not funny. But Instagram was down today too.
Oh, it was?
Instagram, yeah. If you have a business and you're relying on these social media apps, man.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough. Very tough.
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith snitching.
Yeah, I didn't get that at all. He apparently said he called the NBA office to find out why Russell Westbrook was not suspended for his antics in Game 3 against the Dallas Mavericks. I'm confused because this nigga ain't never played a game.
Yeah.
He don't work for the NBA. He's not a part of the NBA association that I know of.
And he said it like we were supposed to be impressed. Like he called the NBA.
Yeah, and so you just straight out snitching on him, brother. Yeah, that dude is weird, man. I don't care what nobody say. That dude is weird.
Yeah, he is.
Did I see him on the Drink Champs? No, I didn't. I can't watch the Drink Champs. I can't. No disrespect.
I haven't watched a full Drink. The last Kanye one. That's the last one I watched.
Yeah, I can't.
But like prior to that, it was years, man. I just can't. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
Too much. You showed me the story. This high school athletic director he is being sued.
He's being sued
for framing a principal.
For framing a principal using AI. And he's playing a recording of the principal calling him a bunch of niggas. The school, these niggas, these kids, students, are niggers, and they can't and
read.
Come to find out, according to the principal, it's an AI generated recording. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Right?
We can't have nothing, man.
That's dangerous because now you get fired from your job because you didn't come to work. You look like a nigga who don't go to work every day. You always got excuses, this and that. And then to get back at the boss, you go to human resources and be like, look, call me a bunch of niggas, told my family ain't shit, my wife is a fat bitch. I was under stress.
Yeah.
$12 million. I settled for 7, cut the check for 4 right now. I'm
outta
taking
here.
$250 out the door right now.
Out of here.
I'm out of your hair. You'll never hear from me again. And so, where does this, and how do they now, refute that?
Listen, yo, dude. If you show me some AI programs that are like scary
stuff,
like have your voice speak in Japanese.
Yes, and while your mouth is moving in Japanese.
Yeah. So that's what they that's what they show you. That's what they give to the public. Imagine the stuff they have.
Yes, and see that's why I told y'all that deep fake stuff. Malcolm, Aniasori, Diddy breakdown.
It's up.
It's up.
It's not
for the members.
Yeah.
Malcolm, go in now and see if it's up.
I
told you that deep fake stuff is gonna come back to haunt us because when all of this breaks and all of these people you admire doing crazy stuff, they're gonna say it's deep fake. And a lot of y'all, not all of y'all, a lot of y'all gonna fall for it. See, I knew that was deep fake. They wouldn't do that. My favorite's like, whoa. So they lining all of this up.
Ooh. What? No.
Have Dot used AI to talk to Malcolm in the skit? Is it not up?
It is not up. My fault. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you costing this company.
My boy, I thought it was up.
Money.
My bad.
Big money, man. You're costing us.
All right, so we get off here.
Money.
It's up.
Jeez.
Aniasori when the Diddy breakdown.
Now I gotta pay Asani to do another joint to put on top of that one because he was talking about breaking down. I think he said they sacrificed Jaguar Wright's mom.
I'm hearing some stuff about her, man, on the Twitters, on the Twitter's timeline.
Anything that is force-fed down your throat is for a reason. Remember, truth has to be deciphered. So you gotta peel through a lot. Doesn't mean there isn't truth in what's being said.
Yeah.
But why is it being said? why is this person allowed on a platform to say it with such frequency? Why hasn't there been a stopgap? These are things you have to ask. How did we get here? Even Cat Williams, how did that interview, why was it so powerful?
You know, that interview is 1 million views away from being the most viewed interview on YouTube ever.
Yes.
It was Elon Musk and Joe Rogan before that.
And when we speak about the truth has to be given to you in this realm of reality, according to the elders. They have to tell you the truth through movies, through everything they do. So what better way than to have the truth brought to you in a way that makes you feel it's organic? Doesn't mean it's not truth. And that's why you have to cipher, and that's why you don't follow people. You assess information and you take what you can and make up your own mind of what you see. So now I got to get
My fault.
on the horn and tell them to do what. Goddamn.
Miss Melanin said, black woman on the spectrum who has been clinically diagnosed here. Okay, my first step was self-diagnosis because of racial inequality in the mental health system. We have to fight to be taken seriously. Okay.
Now, and I'm going to applaud that. Okay. Because I think that's what Amanda was trying to say.
Okay.
That because of the prejudices in the medical field, when I'm telling you, that's like when they say black women can take more pain than anybody, so they don't want to prescribe things. And so from a mental standpoint, I can see how that can happen. So kudos to you.
Yes.
But you also sound like from there you went and got it solidified, but your self-diagnosis was first. Beautiful.
Okay. How about Tesla's recalls? Yeah, they recalled all of the Tesla, the Cybertruck. I saw one on the road, actually. And nobody should have that. Like, I don't...
That big-ass steel truck.
Yeah, like, it's
like,
no
what's
reason...
the purpose? How much are they going for?
I don't know.
Like, what's the purpose of that? Is that preparing for war?
Oh, they had to...
Somebody said Gene Deal and Jaguar being forced down our throats. And, you know... Is the dot lecture from earlier this year on there? No, but that wasn't because of me. The person never gave it to me.
Which one?
No, I think to me because I did a lecture at Nicholas.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm assuming that's what they're talking about.
Yeah.
That wasn't given to me. It was supposed to be.
But stay tuned.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We be having some real high level conversations here, no pun intended.
I'm gonna put my hands on you as soon as the show is over. Because we had people waiting, you know.
Yeah, that's my fault. That is my fault.
I don't dig that.
That is my bad. And the Cybertruck is $130, $135.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm looking at my rear view like, is that what I think? And it sure was.
Yeah, it's always gonna be somebody out there who want to be the first one on the street with that. I'm good on that. I'm good on the Cybertruck.
Too much Charleston White. I haven't seen Charleston White in a minute. I think I kind of cleaned up my timeline.
And then we got the same. You got the Charleston White, Jaguar, Cat, Gene Deal. It's the same rotating people disseminating the same information.
Yeah, I actually heard.
And that doesn't mean it's not true. But what did you
heard Eddie Griffin the other day.
He's starting to throw his hat into the ring.
And I'm just like, he watch Urban X.
Yeah, a lot of people do. And then they come out with their talking points.
Yeah.
We know what it is. But yeah. Do you know yesterday was a day in history?
What day?
Yesterday was the day that my album, Tall, Dark, and Handsome, was mastered, not released. The first acetate copy.
That's what's up.
Came off the. And I happen to have on my Tall, Dark, and Handsome T-shirt yesterday without even knowing.
Oh, see, that's the universe.
The universe.
That's what's up.
36 years ago.
Damn.
36 years ago. 36 years ago. The album was mastered 4/28, and it came out 5/15. Same year.
Jeez.
When are the UFOs coming? Kanye coming out with his porn.
Oh, what was that about?
I have no idea. First of all, is this Kanye?
Yeah, like,
you know, is his mind been co-opted
Listen, Kanye.
I don't trust anybody at this particular time.
Kanye has fallen into the trap to think he's more important than he is.
Yes.
Right?
If it's Kanye.
If that's him. Okay? Because he thinks he can just say anything, do anything. This is past 4 or 5 years he's been talking about how porn has ruined his life. Media is too sexualized. Social media is too.
So how do you kill?
I'm a man of God. All of this stuff.
Now he's going against Jesus. If you notice, he said he ain't following or waiting for Jesus, and now he's doing porn. And you're gonna tell me this is Kanye?
Yeah.
And his girl, he got a girl. Does she speak?
I don't know what that's.
I don't know what she do. So let's look at the characteristics after he took that powerful stand. What his actions have been since then. And you tell me what you think.
Yeah. Junior, thank you for the cash app, man. Thank you for the cash app.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, because he need gas.
Yeah, gas is.
Speaking of gas, did you smell that?
No, I didn't. I'm glad I didn't.
About 32 seconds.
I'm glad I didn't.
Usually is approximate 17 seconds dispersal to the left perimeter.
So I wouldn't doubt that Kanye. Nah, I wouldn't. I don't agree with that.
What he said?
Nothing.
Okay, all right.
Not gonna say it on here. Somebody said autism is serious. We're talking about individuals who need lifetime assistance and can't speak for themselves. There's a spectrum,
right?
And it's called a spectrum for a reason,
right?
So
you could be from this end, all the way to extreme. The kids. Who did he say he can't speak?
I don't know.
Autism is. Oh, we're not making fun of autism
at all.
At all. I don't know how you got that from that.
I hope you didn't get that from that.
Yeah, I hope you didn't get that from that. You know what I'm saying? Because the spectrum goes from one end to the other. We're just saying we haven't heard people self-diagnose.
Yeah.
That was a new term because if I can self-diagnose that, I can self-diagnose anything I want. If it's going to benefit me, go down to the Social Security Department and say I'm mentally ill. You know what I mean? And I need to get money. So we was definitely not making fun of the spectrum. I have a son. Come on. Who's disabled? Come on.
What else we got? Kanye's under some kind of program. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Ever since, but just do the math.
Yeah.
He was already saying outlandish stuff, but I had no problems with that. Because if you to go along with the way society is structured, is something wrong with you? That means you're going along to get along. You are supposed to be disoriented spiritually with what's going on this planet. And he just happens to manifest that almost like he's on a spectrum. You know, I can't deal with how y'all functioning and this shit is off. It's just that he's saying things that you wouldn't say. But now he's doing things that he claimed he would never do.
So the thing, because there was a clip of.
Oh, you saying you agree with us? Oh, okay, DW, thank you. Okay, I didn't want to get because there are people who have children who are on the spectrum and this and that, and I didn't want to get off on that round. Okay, cool, we're good.
And April was Autism Awareness Month as well.
And April was Autism Awareness Month. Okay.
What was I gonna say? I was going to because the Jaguar White clip that was going on Twitter and somebody was saying like, you know, she's from her town and she's seen her in public doing some wild stuff. So apparently somebody said she's schizophrenic, and if you watch her talk or if you watch her interview, she looks like everything she knows, everything she's seen is kind of like splitting her brain apart.
Yes.
Like it's kind of ripping at the seams, like, yo, like, yeah. And that's why, so when I hear about what's going on in the music industry and I hear about all these stories and what these people just probably know, right?
Right.
What the president just knows.
Just knows that he can't speak about.
That he can't speak about.
Right. The real truth.
That would drive you insane. And so if you don't look like that, you're a psychopath.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you are seriously like, yo.
Yes. And when you're speaking in the volume of stuff that she happens to know, you know what I mean? It makes you go, wow. And it almost, and this, you got to understand, these platforms have given her an outlet. It's therapy. She's literally sitting on a blue couch, right? And so it's therapeutic for that to happen. Sort of like when my man, when Hassan Campbell was going through his trauma, and people were making fun of him, and I said, why would you do that? He's clearly a victim, but we gave him a platform, and I went off the rails, but attention is intoxifying. You know what I mean? When you get a little bit of light on you and fame, it can galvanize you in places, but his initial intent was he had a platform. People were listening to what he had to say.
Finally, right?
And to listen to our people call him all kind of weirdos.
Yeah, that was a wild time.
It was very insensitive.
It was a wild time.
In the grand scheme of things. And I know what you're gonna say. Well, he was going at other people. If I'm in a supermarket and somebody obviously is mentally ill and they're cursing me out, you know what I wouldn't do? Feed into that. I keep it moving because obviously this person has an issue. For me to be sitting there arguing with somebody who has mental illness, now we both look crazy.
Yeah.
And so a lot of our brothers and sisters who was, and then what it did is, what you didn't realize, some people was in the crowd laughing, but they were victims too of whatever, and they refused to come out because who wants to come out and deal with that kind of scrutiny?
Yeah.
And this social media thing has given people anonymity.
It's
on a level.
It's like it's the greatest and the worst thing that's ever happened to humanity, bro.
Because the anonymity now, they're just agent provocateurs, people trying to incite you, and then there's real people who would never say nothing to you in person. Not a day in their life. They have courage now because they live in Idaho, and you are a target. And so her situation reminds me of that. She would have been a star. Now, had she became a star, would any of this be known to us? Or is it the fact that she didn't become a star?
That's always a question.
And all of them stories she now has, have they given her, because she clearly said Clive Davis is on her radar. And a woman scorned?
Yeah.
Now that doesn't negate that what she's saying is not truth. That doesn't negate, because now niggas is going at Gene Deal like, you knew all of that? And he was like, yeah, like we nothing.
Yeah.
You knew.
Like we knew those bottles don't touch him.
Don't touch those bottles. And he was in the room with Usher, wearing him out. But that ain't none of my business. Okay, so where do we, so you knew a lot of stuff, Gene.
Yeah.
And you didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
So now it's coming back around to that. You know what I mean? So it's interesting stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely like just kind of watch the full circle thing happen. Like, oh,
very interesting.
Yes.
And don't negate this fact too. Diddy, the diddler, and his people, all in there now looking to discredit
everything.
A bunch of the people.
Yeah.
So now you can have these conversations we having.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's why I said don't negate the fact that there's truth there. Just don't connect yourself to the individuals to become your savior of truth. Yes.
And guys, with that
being said, no, we didn't even have CDs of that back then, Jackpot. It was cassettes, but somebody bought the company and they did put out a CD. Traffic Entertainment is the company that sells the CD of Tall, Dark, and Handsome now. But when we were out, it was just cassettes and vinyl.
Sheesh.
That was in the 80s.
All right, guys.
Which poses the great question: anything that came out on digital or CD, that wasn't in my contract.
That was
where's my money?
Somebody was talking about that recently.
Where the fuck is my money, man? That album from 1988 to now, it might be gold.
Somebody was talking about that recently, actually. Interesting.
But with that being said, let me get upstairs and watch the Lakers either get smoked or I'm putting my money on LeBron to go all the way.
All right, guys.
One of the two.
With that being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate you.
No, you won't see us next Monday. You're going to see us Thursday. Static Vibes, but we'll be like on a split screen.
Split screen.
So I don't know how the joke's gonna work.
It's gonna be fine.
You know, I don't know. We'll see.
Big old baby, man.
Be like, yeah.
He's been on Rich's show how many times, and it was no
What was that
delay.
you said?
Right? Am I bugging? Now all of a sudden, because
I'm in the moment. I'm spontaneous. I need energy. If you don't give me the energy when I need it, and it's a 3-second delay, I don't know when to set up the next punchline.
Fine, all right?
Mama Doc got to put headphones on because she got to hear now through the headphones instead of me live.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm only kidding. We'll be fine. So Thursday it is.
And thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for the safe travel wishes. And I will see you. We will see you guys.
Yes, Thursday.
Right? Peace.
Peace.